Hi, Natalia. How are you?
Hi. I'm sorry for coming a bit earlier.
Don't worry, it's okay. Welcome to Tambre. Let me introduce you to Mariluz and Cristina from the reception desk. As you can see, everything is beautifully and carefully redecorated. Here, you will find individual waiting rooms where you'll be able to wait peacefully and where no one will bother you. Would you like to come into my office?
That would be great.
Please follow me. Come in. Well, now we can discuss all your questions. Please come in. Make yourself at home. We'll talk a little bit about your treatment. Let me sanitize my hands. You know, we've got to keep safe. Now tell me, how can I help you?
Well, I have a lot of questions and I wanted you to answer them for me.
It's normal, Natalia. It's a very important process for you. I just want to tell you that in Tambre, we have more than 40 years of experience working with assisted reproduction treatments, and we use the best technologies in our laboratories. Well, but we can talk later if you like about science in our laboratories.
Oh no, please. I'm very interested in those topics.
Really? Well, then I'll introduce you to Susana, the laboratory manager, and she'll explain all of the scientific process.
Susanna, someone's asking for you.
Hi, good morning, Natalia. Welcome. Please come in.
Thank you so much.
Is this your first time in an assisted reproduction lab?
Yes, I'm actually really curious about it.
Let me explain. We have several laboratories available. The one we're in right now is the embryology lab. Here, so to speak, we create life and make your dreams come true. In order for that to be accomplished, we must have everything under control, not only temperatures, light and humidity, but also many other important factors. There's also something our patients are usually quite concerned about, biological sample tracking. We take care of that by giving you this card the moment you come here. Then you won't have to worry. You'll work with a software which identifies these cards and makes it impossible for the samples to be mixed up. Come with me. As you can see, my coworker is now carrying out a process that consists of picking the highest quality sperm up and micro-injecting it in an oocyte. If everything goes as expected, the oocyte will be fertilized by tomorrow. From that moment on, it'll evolve for some days before it's fully developed. Then it will be transferred or cryopreserved.
What about this machine here?
Look, this gadget is called Gary. It consists of a next-generation incubator, which helps the process by using different algorithms, and it produces several responses. That helps us choose which embryo should be cryopreserved and select the best one to be transferred.
And how does that work?
It's really quite simple. It actually takes pictures every 5 minutes and eventually displays a whole evolution of the embryo. Then, thanks to its software, the embryos are classified in terms of their quality. We'll pick the best one to be transferred, and the rest of them, if they're good enough, are cryopreserved. If you feel overwhelmed with so much information, please let me know so I can explain it to you again.
No need. I've understood everything so far.
All right. What I want you to be aware of is that every last tech gadget and every process that we carry out in the labs is aimed specifically to keep our success rate, as always, above both the national and European averages.
That's great. What about this part of the lab?
Look, in this area we carry out other techniques, such as the extraction of oocytes during the puncture, the change of embryos and oocytes, vitrifications, transfers. For example, my coworker is starting now to vitrify some embryos.
I don't want to bother him then.
No problem. I hope it's been useful to you. Finally, I'd like to add that we have our own oocyte and sperm banks here at the Tambre Clinic. The latter was the first one to be created in the community of Madrid, and it's one of the first at a national level.
Hi, Natalia. Was everything all right with your visit?
Everything looks like a science fiction film.
Biologists really do amazing things. Then we have the surgical area, and these are the rooms where you will stay on the puncture and transfer day. Our nurses will take great care of you. Now come with me, I want to introduce you to someone very special. Chris, have you seen Inge?
She is in that room.
Hi, Inge.
How are you doing, Laura?
I want to introduce you to Natalia. Natalia, this is Inge, the clinic manager, and she has also been a patient. I'm sure she will be able to explain many things to you.
Nice to meet you, Natalia. How was the visit?
Very well. You've solved all my doubts.
Having doubts in this situation is quite normal. I was also a patient and had a lot of doubts. But you know what? After experiencing it and seeing thousands of patients, I know the most important thing is to feel comfortable and safe.
That's why I wanted to meet you.
Well, that's nice. I can guarantee that we will be by your side and help you all the way. We've been giving good news to patients like you for over 40 years, and as you've seen before, we are strongly committed to science and technology. But perhaps the most important thing is that we do our best to accompany you from the very beginning until, in a room like this, we can tell you that everything has gone well.
That's my dream.
If your dream is to become a mother, ours is to help you achieve it.
Thank you so much, Inge.
You're welcome. We hope to see you soon.